You love traveling, and for the most part, it's awesome. But have you been in any situations where you felt very unsafe, like any dangerous situations you've been in?
Yes, I've been in Africa with my best friend, and we did the Kilimanjaro hike, and after we traveled from Tanzania to Kenya, and then we went to Nairobi, that's the capital of Kenya, and we had a coffee, and then we smoked a cigarette outside. And the police came and stopped us. We were not allowed to smoke, and they tell us we have to go with them, to the police station. And we didn't know what's going on. And in the same time, I was googling and checking out what's going on. We are not allowed to smoke here. And Google said 4 years prison for smoking a cigarette in Nairobi.
What?
And I told this to my best friend, and I said, Jenny, these are 4 years prison. And the police told us as well, yeah, you're going to prison now. And we were like, what the fuck? And so we had to follow them to the police station, and it was like 4 hours fight. We were sitting in the bench, and it was like in the movie. There was a little fan, like, and this fat police guy with his book, not even a computer, with his book, and he was like. He said, "You are Muzungu." Muzungu is like a bad word for white people. And we said, yeah, and sorry, please let us go. And we were fighting all the time. And I was crying already because I thought I'm going to prison, and I was thinking about my father. He has to come. He has to rescue me. And then I told them they can have my phone, my money, everything they want, and then they asked, okay, what else can you give?
Bribe.
And my friend and me, we were crying, like, oh my fuck, what's happening here? Her face was white, and she said, Lena, I can't do this, I can't do this. So in the end, we paid them. They were very corrupt. You have to pay them.
How much?
And wasn't that much. All the money we had, because there came a girl, a woman, a local woman, and she was screaming in Swahili. And she came into the room and she was screaming like, what's going on? And one guy said, Jenny, Lena, come with me. And you have to come with me. And Jenny was like, oh my God, now they're gonna separate us. Oh my God. And then he said, give me all your money you have right now and go. And so we did it, and we just left, and we took a cab to the next big hotel, to the rooftop, and we had a cocktail. And it was like, wow. And the next day we fly home, and this was my first time in my life. I was very happy to fly home. Never before I was happy, but in this time I could be in the prison. Like, what the fuck? No.
That's wild. Holy fuck. That's crazier than any of my stories.
And there are others, like in Cambodia. I took a night bus, and there was this creepy guy, and I had to share my bed with him. And I took a sleeping pill before. To have sleep all the night, and he was very creepy, and he started to touch me, and it was hard to handle this. And this is happen a lot. You have to, as a woman by yourself, you have to be very strong, and there are men around every time. It's hard.
Damn, that's creepy.